Hello, hello, hello. We are on the floor for E3 and we're right next to the Capcom booth. Oh, by the way, I am Sean and this is...
And I'm Malik. But you already knew that, didn't you? Maybe, maybe not.
You probably knew him, but not me, and that's fair enough. I've been living that for the entire day. But seriously, this booth has been absolutely astounding, especially with the Mega Man. I mean, it's got the timeline of when it started, 1987, all the way to 2018. Especially with the announcement of Mega Man 11, along with the Mega Man Legacy and Mega Man X Legacy collections, and also the remaster of Resident Evil 2. You told me that you've only played Resident Evil 7, but after watching the trailer, how do you feel about playing Resident Evil 2?
Well, Resident Evil 7 I jumped in because it was way different than the older Resident Evils, and I was mostly an Xbox player, and it was mostly a PlayStation thing. So for Resident Evil 2 to be remade and see the trailer and bringing it back, that is fantastic, and I love for gamers who are new and who are just growing up, because of course Resident Evil has been out for so long, but for new gamers, it's great for them to be able to jump into the game. Maybe they missed it, maybe they weren't old enough to play a game. Turns out the game is kind of gory, just a little bit, but it's great for those people who are younger. They're now able to play the game, and so I'm super excited to jump in. The trailer looks fantastic. If we want to circle back to Mega Man real quick, I can't believe Mega Man is older than I am. I mean, maybe I can believe him, and in fact, I interviewed Mega Man last year at E3, by the way.
The Mega Man?
The Mega Man. It may or may not have been a statue, but that doesn't matter. But Mega Man...
Must have been a one-way conversation.
It was. He didn't say anything back. But, I mean, this is cool, because this wall right here, this is awesome because you see people of all ages playing Mega Man games from from older to newer games. And it's really just cool seeing how the game has progressed. Of course, they're over 30 years of Mega Man. That's impressive. There are not many franchises that have been around for 30 years. Mega Man's one that stood the test of time. Now back to Resident Evil. Sorry, we're jumping all around. There's a lot at this Capcom booth, but Resident Evil, I'm so excited to give it a try. I've never been a big horror game fan, but I'm pumped.
It's genuinely got the atmosphere of it's like what I thought it was like the combination of the atmosphere and the sort of like graphics, especially from Resident Evil 7. That sort of I understand this is a horror game and I'm not going to have like nice dreams. And that happens a lot. They do that a lot, especially in Resident Evil 2. But
you eat your vitamins, you'll have great dreams. There you go. I think that's how it works. Probably not.
Apparently, if you eat cheese, you get bad dreams. But Resident Evil 2 is made out of cheese. That's not fact. But and don't eat your disc because that's just weird. Yeah. If there's anything you gain from this show, it's just don't eat your disc because it doesn't taste like cheese, and the moon isn't made of cheese either.
Well, let's talk about the booth though for Resident Evil. They actually have this, I don't know if it's a haunted house or an escape house, but it's this huge house set up where you actually can walk in and I'm assuming that you go in and there are zombies inside, but also there's a cop car at the other side of the booth where there's literally you get in to take a picture, and maybe if you're not paying attention, you'll be terrified because the zombie is going to jump out the back seat and scare the life out of you. I saw it, and we were both terrified. That zombie looked really real. I mean, it was a real zombie. I'm sure they just got a zombie from Zombie Place. That's where they get zombies from, right?
Zombieland.
Zombieland, that's where it comes
from. Which
from.
I think the new one's coming out soon. It's a great film. Also, there's Street Fighter. There's a new character on Street Fighter. Of course, in E3 you can play as Cody, which is the new character on Street Fighter. And also, as two wrestling fans, we loved the trailer because it had Kenny Omega as Cody and also Xavier Woods on the phone. So we loved that, and it's exciting.
It is exciting. I gotta say two things. One, wrestling is real. I know it is real. Don't tell me otherwise because it's real to me. And the second thing is that trailer was fantastic. I mean, Kenny Omega again is a wrestler, and from any wrestling fans out there, he's an amazing wrestler. To see him in a video game trailer and have Xavier Woods be the voice, it's really cool seeing that meshing of two things that are completely different into a trailer for a game that is all about fighting. And the new character Cody looks phenomenal.
I mean, you can play as him at the Street Fighter Arcade, which is just down there at E3. Just to quickly go on, there's also Monster Hunter. Is it Ultimate? Is it
Monster Hunter Ultimate? Generation
Ultimate.
This is a re-release of a game that released last year, and it's coming to the Switch. The cool thing about it is you can play with up to 3 other friends, either local or online. And so Monster Hunter, obviously this is a bit different than Monster Hunter World, which came out earlier this year. It's more of an older Monster Hunter sort of experience, but nonetheless, for Nintendo Switch users, I mean, the portability of that gaming device, gaming device. I sound like I'm 80 years old. The portability of that console, it makes it perfect for taking your system with other people who have a Nintendo Switch and just playing the game with them. And that's what I love, because gaming is a social thing, and that's what we're here for, right? E3.
And on Monster Hunter World, of course, they're combining with Final Fantasy XIV and giving you loads of cool gear and equipment. And talking about cool gear and equipment, I'm pretty sure the people on stage have some pretty cool gear and equipment. So let's go and have a look.